So that'll be for another day. So I decided to stream MLB The Show 2019. I'll be playing as the Boston Red Sox.
Well, it's a cold night at the plate. Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Andrew Benintendi is retired to kick off the inning.
Justin Pedroia.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in... Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the designated hitter.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
So he sets him down swinging. Tim Beckham becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Owings on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to third. There is Seager. Oh, look at Seager. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Seager is there, and he puts this one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. 0-2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Batting 6.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Ryan Healy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Henniger is there, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Benintendi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Third inning, no score to this point. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
In now, J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1. And he popped him up. Healy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Devers, right field, and carrying well. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run.
Yes. Actually stayed there.
3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Please.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound.
65.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. He popped out in his first trip. To short. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that. So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Line towards center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman.
At the plate, number 39. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Smoke toward third. Seager has it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding in, D. Gordon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Gordon swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
So it was a strikeout swinging. D. Gordon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1 and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Tim Beckham becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Owings has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Bruxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the catcher.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is offered out of the zone and missed. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Domingo Santana will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in, number 39. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Stepping in, Chris Owings. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Chris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Healy picks it up. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit toward the right side, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 50.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following a 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. For the plate now is the designated hitter, D. Gordon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dan Altavilla will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And they will not get him at first, as he's able to leg out the throw.
The right fielder.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. The coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Bogarts, the runner at third. Betts on second. Vasquez is over at first with one away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Just foul. Now another 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the base. Heath Hembry is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Heath Hembry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one.
For the Mariners.
And it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, Ryan Healy. He went down on strikes last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Count is 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mariners leave a couple. Jason Bradford enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Ill-advised swing that time. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop 3rd strike.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bradford has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach.
And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Truxton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In his career, Betts is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at 3rd, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. Austin Adams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
Christian Vasquez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. A tag for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager in his career against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. 1-0 the count. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Last chance for the Mariners. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-2 tonight's final. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Justice Sheffield couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Catch you guys in the next one. Huge one right there. 8-2. Seattle, then Oakland for 4. Alright. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.